And hello everybody, welcome to a tutorial video here on how to build a milk farm in the style of Odex's mushroom farm here. This is actually using a regular standard cow, which is easy to get a hold of. And it's about the same amount of EMC as his, and of course can be scaled just like his can be, but this is using a normal cow. I had to do some little bit of trickery here to make it work right. So here's the finished project right here, and let's go over here and start building a thing here. So, yeah, I also notice I'm using a texture pack right now, a high def texture pack without lag. I did some upgrades to my computer finally, so those of you who are listening to my Feed the Beast LP, I'd be happy to know I'll be stop cussing so much about lag. So starting with the condenser, put in a single bucket here, using NEI because it's a little easier, and then you want to prime the thing. I know it's going to hurt a little bit doing this, but it's a bit of a, don't do this, it doesn't really start correctly, so it kind of hiccups and doesn't work right, unfortunately, but that will actually make it work correctly. I know, but the returns you get from this will be considerable. So don't worry about the expense you're going to put through making that whole condenser full of buckets there. It'll repay itself in dividends later. I think I need more tubes, aren't I? Get the excess here. Need redstone and regular. Okay, redstone tube to start off with, and the texture pack I'm using right now is called Doku Craft Lite. I like this one. I've never been able to use it because my old system, the dual core, wouldn't handle this stupid lag. This doesn't lag at all, which is surprising. I'm loving it. Okay, now, redstone tubing like this. That's just simply regular tubing with a piece of redstone on top of it. Let me see if I can actually show that. Yes, I can. Right here. Pneumatic tube with some redstone. Make a redstone tube. So you want 4 with a single one in the middle there, like that. Filters. Now on the 4 sides, like that. With, yeah, do have one good. Now get them little pie holes sticking to it up like that, so they're facing upward. And then you want to take a deploy. Oops, I'll take the. I'll get the filter first. I'll do the filter first. I'll do them ground up, so don't forget anything. You want to take 4 buckets of milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get that from like any cow, just grab a cow, milk it. Put the milk into here so it filters out. It takes just the milk buckets and nothing else. Alright, deployers now. Facing inward. Like so. And then deployers, we're going to fill with more buckets. 8 to be precise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Okay. Now you want to leave one space open here, so when he scoops a bucket of milk out, you'll have a place to put it. Just FYI, be a good idea. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For all of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, these buckets don't stack, kind of kill everything. So here we go. Then, with that set up, take cobblestone, the cheapest material we got. Put that up like that. So it keeps your unwilling victim from getting away. You can't just hop back out again. You might want to leave that step for last until after you got your unwilling victim in here. I'm going to use a spawn egg just because it's quicker and easier, but in the real world you want to do several things. I'm thinking like along the lines of portal gun, do portal underneath a cow and like a cow drop in. Do it that way. Use a portal gun to pick a cow up and drop one in, then block it off, or get a chicken, drop eggs in there until the eggs do create a chicken, and then use your phosphorus stone you with some fuel and turn the chicken into a cow eventually. There's a block down there. I forgot to put the block in there. That's your floor. That's a good idea to put that down there. Now, let's see. You're going to need another 4 more filters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Retard. Missed like an inch. Okay. Okay, 4 more filters. Now, the connection between that and the filter, that's bad, but we'll fix it in a second here. A little something I learned from Direwolf, Direwolf20. When you get their little poop shoots facing you, they'll ass in, towards you. Whoops, one more. And kind of nighttime, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, can't have it on nighttime right now. Alright, now we want this thing to filter out buckets, empty ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's way too many there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, damn it. Well, now that broke right as I got to right where I needed it. Anyway, I want this filtering out just empty buckets out of the condenser. Like so, like so, like so, and like so. Okay, now it's filtering out the buckets strictly. Now we want to solve the problem of the okay, we need the covers, right? Cover strips. Not strips, but actual covers. Like this. I'm using gold because I'm cheating it in. Might as well use the best, you know what I'm saying? You can use any kind of cover, cobblestone cover, stone cover, iron cover, doesn't matter. Just put 4 covers down like that and it'll break the connection between the pipe there and your filter. And then from one of these, you want more redstone tubing, bring it out like that. Now for this one, you're going to need more covers, so 1 like that and 1 more like that to shield it from the tubing I'll be putting in right now. 1, oops, 2, okay, tube, 2 out, 1. This hooked straight into up here, like that. So 2, 1, 2. And yes, those who watch my Feed the Beast series, I will be using this in the on the Feed the Beast. I need something like this, similar to this, anyways. May not be so insane as this. Well, maybe I gotta do it insane as this. I will have the materials for it. For a reason. I need a lot of EMC, but not like the Insanity map, which I've been reading up on and doing some studies on the bees and stuff. Some of the bees will need EMC and tons of it. Well, to get your Omega Bee, you need to go to the EMC Bee branch, and the EMC Bee branch needs EMC and a lot of EMC. It's crazy. Anyways, get those 4 built up like that, so there's hooked to the deployer hooked to that filter down there. That will put buckets back in. That will take the milk buckets out, drop it into the condenser. This will bring it out. And I have to bring it over this way a little bit, make it a little easier to get to. And then we'll drop a condenser down here. Put in your material of choice, which in this case could be diamond blocks. And, yeah, okay. And lastly, before I forget completely, you need some jacketed wiring. I'm using diamond jacketed wiring because, again, I'm cheating this in just for the demonstration purposes. You can use any kind of wiring you want. Just put it in the corner here, all the way down, all 4 spaces. Because that powers that. So the signal will come into the tube here. This would carry right to the signal to that filter. That filters that deployer. I want to do that in 2 corners. Opposite corners, of course, like so. And then, with this all hooked up, we'll take and redstone wiring, put it on the ground like that. It'll bring this out, hook that into this. A timer. Now the lever is not really important, well, critical. I do it because I want control over my timer. I don't want it to start right away. Now I'll set the timer here to the magic number, 400.4 seconds. Now this all looks to be ready to go except for our denizen up here. So, this out of the way. Spawn chick, spawn cow. There you go. Got a cow in there now. It's awesomeness. Now, make sure everything here, that's filter bucket, that filters milk, that's deploying buckets. Awesomeness. Okay. Let's fire this baby up. Now at first it'll make buckets at first, and that's fine. But it'll eventually make enough buckets. It'll fill this up. And it said it put out about 600, same as like 640, but a little bit more. But it is using a more common animal. If you watch Odex's video, he took forever getting that mushroom. This here will, for sure guarantee, you'll, well, sure but guarantee, but you'll get a cow a lot quicker, a lot easier. And it's not a little easier to make, so there you go. And this will print out one diamond block every couple of minutes. With the crazy setup I've got going on, and I think that's crazy. These can be linked together, that's why I use redstone tubing out to here. Because if you come over here, I've got 4 of them here built all together into one. This will crank out 1 red matter every couple of minutes, about 3 minutes. I timed it last night. 3 minutes for a piece of red matter. Believe that? 3 minutes for red matter. Your typical Mark III collector condenser flower, we use 13 collectors, 5 relays, and a condenser in the middle. Put out 1 red matter every 8-9 minutes. This will put out every 3 minutes. It's that insane. It's about 1600 EMC a second when it gets running. And just look at that thing crank out. So if I do the Feed the Beast Insanity map, I'll be using something like this, or probably even expand it even further than this. Because, well, let's put it this way. In the Feed the Beast Insanity map, it requires you to have the entire Infernal Armor as one of the requirements. That's 1 fully charged Condenser Omega, that's 51 million EMC per piece of armor. Probably and it's consumed each time. So you need 300 million EMC roughly for that, plus the alchemical tome it requires for one of the other challenges. It's just completely insane. 300 million EMC. It's like, it'll take forever. Well, with this something like this, it won't take too very long. It take a while, but not as long as you would think. And with the one timer right down here controls the whole thing. So, yeah. I mean, this is really crazy. But anyway, folks, this is my tutorial here on how to make this milk, what do you call it, milk farm here. So you guys have an awesome day today. I'll talk to you later, and expect more videos for the Feed the Beast. Be some older videos I got stored away, uploading and sending to you guys, a little later today, or a little maybe tomorrow. But I want to get this up and running and going and showing you how to do. So you guys have a great day. I'll have more videos to you, and goodbye, folks. Take care.